Let's switch gears to politics now, where the Kenya Kwanza Parliamentary Group has unveiled a list of 7 members to lead their team in the parliamentary bipartisan process on the reconstitution of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission selection panel. The leaders have, however, maintained that they will resist any attempts to force or blackmail the government to implement what they have termed as failed policies of the last regime.
The Kenya Kwanza Parliamentary Group, under the chairmanship of President William Ruto, on Tuesday morning met at State House, Nairobi. The group nominating members to represent them in the parliamentary bipartisan talks, as called for by the President on the 2nd of April 2023. The members nominated are Kakamega Senator Boni Halwale, Tharaka Member of Parliament George Murugara, nominated Senator Esi Okenyuri, Kibwezi West Member of Parliament Mwengi Mutuse, Taita Taveta Woman Representative Lydia Haika, Bomet Senator Hilary Sigei, and Eldas Member of Parliament Adan Kainan. Led by Majority Leader in the National Assembly Kimani Ichung'wah, the group has however maintained that the talks will only be guided by the Constitution and that they will resist any attempts to force policies of the past regime.
Therefore, the failed policies of the last regime cannot and shall not be forced on either government or the people of Kenya, because the people of Kenya rejected them in the elections. This PG today has directed our team nominated in this bipartisan process to strictly adhere to our constitution and the established laws of the land in addressing the reconstitution of the IEBC panel.
The leaders maintaining that on the issue of opening the IEBC servers as asked by Azimio leader Raila Odinga, the opposition should go back to the Supreme Court.
The opposition is within its rights to seek a review under the Constitution and under the law from the Supreme Court on the issue of any servers that they think was not done by the Supreme Court. They can go back to the same Supreme Court. On the reinstatement of the Cherera 4, there are no provisions under any law or under our Constitution to reinstate officers, public officers who have voluntarily resigned from public office.
The group maintaining that the government was well on course in lowering the cost of living through subsidizing production costs.
That we shall support the government's policies towards subsidizing production to enable cheaper food land on the tables of Kenyans.
The Kenya Kwanza legislators have maintained that they will not be cowed into submission to implement policies that they say have failed in the previous regime, saying that whatever talks will be happening will be guided by the rule of law. Nancy Okware, Lunchtime News.